Live here going out with the fam to get a little food, a little Sunday Italian food. How you doing? Gotta get a haircut too here. I'm starting to look like Grizzly Adams. Look at me with this face. This is what happens when you're under a lot of stress. you get you get the look like this, the Grizzly Adam look. Forget about it. So I'm gonna be talking about a lot of things here. You know, a lot of these. Like I wish these haters would come to the live now because they've been writing comment after comment after comment. When people go through tough times, it's not based on like anything else except if a friend loves you, you know what I mean? And they want to be there for you. Commander 35 XRP over $2, yes. But when friends want to be there for people, it's not based on how much money they have. Like this is what these haters try to do. It's not based on anything. It's based on if a person cares about you. If a person says, you know what, brother, you're going through a tough time, God bless. That's what it is. But of course, haters, what's up there, Justin? Haters want to turn it into something else. That's what they do, okay? They want to turn it into something else. It's as simple as if you're going through a tough time in life, that's it. Like example, if I help people, and I've helped a lot of people in my life. I've helped a lot of people. Okay, a lot of people. I've helped family, I've helped friends, I helped many, many people in my life. I don't ask them their financial situation. Like, if I'm gonna help someone, I don't say, hey, by the way, how much money do you have in the bank? You know, what's your current net worth? I don't, I'm doing good, Justin. God bless you, brother. Just dealing with a little problem. You know what the problem is? It's a big problem with the wife, obviously with her health, with cancer, stage 4 cancer, metastasized to the brain, and now unfortunately it's become very serious. So, obviously because of that, I mentioned to people that, listen, this is what it is. Hold on here. Justin Henry's got $5 in the bank. God bless him. God bless him. Commander 35, to make you feel better about yourself, my apartment just burned down. Luckily, no one was injured. Okay, first of all, that's not making me feel better. Commander 35, despite what you may think, I only wish good things for you, brother. I don't wish anything bad for nobody. God bless you. And thank God that nobody was injured. Thank God. Okay, I don't wish nothing bad for you, Commander 35. I want, believe it or not, I want you to have the best of health, happiness, and success. And by the way, I thought you said you were going to email me for Thanksgiving. You never emailed me a link. I was going to come live with you. Why didn't you ever email me that link? What happened? But anyway, getting back, let's talk a little bit about XRP. I have become a very, very big believer in XRP. A lot of people like to get mad at me over that because they call me a hypocrite. Here he is, Antonio Miranda. Antonio, let's be very, very carefully. I'm glad that two of you are here. I'm glad the two of you are here. I'm glad that WTF 198 is here, and I'm glad that Antonio Miranda is here. Okay? Guys, I'm going to say this to you again. We got money from the VCF. It is my wife's wishes to not use that money on herself or not use that money on me. It has been set up, a trust has been set up for my children. Okay, we've gone over this. Remember, right? Remember people were saying to me in the past, Apefather, why don't you take some of that VCF money and why don't you invest it again or start a restaurant or start a business? I made this perfectly crystal clear. My wife had to give her life, basically. Listen to me, you mother effing piece of effing shit friggin' mamalukes. You are, okay? You hating mother effers. Do you understand what my wife had to go through? Do you understand what she had to deal with? No, I want you to understand what she had to go through, WTF, and I hope and I pray to God that you never have to go through it. Because let me tell you something, you mother effer. Let me understand. You understand something. If you had to go through what my wife went through, okay, you would be friggin', you would have diapers on like a little baby, okay, crapping in your effing pants. Okay, you would have diapers on. You wouldn't be talking like a tough guy behind your effing computer screen. Okay, if you had to know what she was going through. Okay, So why don't you stop talking like an idiot for once in your life? Okay? Stop talking like an idiot. That's all you do. All you do, you and Antonio Miranda are talk like idiots. You talk like idiots. Okay? My wife had to go through everything in her life. I might be losing my wife because of that stupid VCF. Duct tape, God bless you, brother. Duct tape, Mike. Duct tape gave you $20. God bless you, duct tape. I will spend that on Mike. And believe me, he's right here. So he's like, I want that. You got thank you, duct tape. You want to say thank you to duct tape. God bless you, duct tape. We love you, brother. What did she go through? My wife has been battling stage 4 breast cancer. She's been battling it for a long time now, several years, and unfortunately, finally got to the point now where it's been very serious. Metastasized, to the brain. She had to get brain surgery. Then unfortunately, it continued to spread in the brain, and it continued to spread inside, which I never even knew that this existed. The spinal cord. There's the tunnel in the spinal cord, and that's something that doctors say that there's not a cure for. So we're dealing with an extremely hard time. Okay, we're dealing with an extremely hard time, and that's why I ask people, like, look, this is what the haters don't understand. What they don't get, what they don't understand. If you want to do something good for someone, it should not matter how much money they have in the bank. Okay, like I'm gonna give you a perfect example. Are you ready? My favorite person, Donald J. Trump, President Trump. Let's talk about President Trump, okay? I'm gonna give you a perfect example, okay? Donald Trump is a billionaire. We all know this, correct? Duct tape. That is so sweet of you, man. God bless you, duct tape. Duct tape gave another $20. He said, one is for our family. Oh, I didn't see your last comment, Back to the Future. I'm going to read it right now. He said, this one is for Apefather and his family, and the other 20 is for Mike. Let's give a very big shout out. Everyone should check out Duct Tape's channel, by the way. He's got a heart of gold. He's my brother from Germany. He used to live over here. He originally comes from Long Beach Island. He's a wonderful YouTuber, very, very talented YouTuber. My son, my daughter love him. He entertains my whole family. And hey, I wanted to give a big shout out to Robert C. here. Robert C. actually helped us with $25 on Cash App. Robert C. here. God bless you, Robert. Thank you, Duct Tape, and thank you. Big shout out to Robert. You are the man, brother. Thank you so much. He's here in the live stream, and I definitely want to give you. I'm going to make a video later, and I'm going to mention the good-hearted Duct Tape, the good-hearted Robert C. Is it C-O-N, Conover, right? Am I saying it right? Conover? Robert Conover. God bless you, Robert. Robert Conover. He's a beautiful man, a great man, a heart of gold. And this is what it's all about. But give me 1 minute. God bless you, Robert. He says, Rich, got more coming your way soon. Robert, you are the best, man. You are a true, I don't say friend, I say family. Your family. Back to the Future's family. Let me read Back to the Future's comment. Father, I am so saddened by this news about Jennifer. I've been depressed about it since I saw your video Saturday. Hard not knowing what else to say, but I love you guys. I love you too, Back to the Future. You've always been, the best to all of us. Again, we could consider you family. We love you, brother. WTF. This is, let me get back to WTF 198 here and Antonio. Okay. So Donald J. Trump, I love him. You know that, right? But here's the thing you have to understand. He's a multi-billionaire. He's a multi-billionaire. Okay. Now, Grant Cardone, I don't know if you know who Grant Cardone is. When Donald Trump was facing all of these legal issues, like, for instance, Letitia James, when they sued Trump, they actually won the lawsuit. It was like a $460 million lawsuit that Trump had to pay because they claimed, I'll say it's alleged, that he was getting favorable insurance, favorable, whatever it is, interest rates on loans because he was exaggerating his net worth, right? Okay, so he lost that lawsuit. And at the same time, allegedly, E. Jean Carroll was alleging that Donald Trump sexually assaulted her. And he lost that lawsuit, okay, which also was defamation, that he had to pay E. Jean Carroll $100 million, okay? So Grant Cardone decided, because he loves and supports President Trump, just like I love and support President Trump, right? He decided, I'm going to start a GoFundMe page. If you don't believe me, okay, do your homework and look this up. If for whatever reason, if there's any doubt, if like maybe you think I'm making this up, right? You're like, nah, there's no way that they made a GoFundMe page for Donald Trump. It's not possible. You're lying. You are not telling the truth. Take a minute and Google it. Okay. Grant Cardone raised over $1 million for Donald J. Trump, for President Trump. Now, let me be crystal clear for people who don't understand this. This was not for his campaign. Let me be crystal clear. This was not for his campaign. Because a lot of people, I'm reading this, I'm not lying. He lost those lawsuits. I'm not lying. I love Donald Trump. Listen, I love Trump, but I mean, the fact is he did lose those lawsuits. No, so the WTF, according to your theory, listen, according to your theory, this is your theory, correct? I just want to clarify your theory. Your theory is that if someone has a lot of money, then people shouldn't help them. Am I on track or am I off track? Isn't that what you're trying to say? In other words, if a person has a lot of money, they don't deserve help. Then how do you explain what Grant Cardone did? How do you explain that one? How do you explain that Grant Cardone started a GoFundMe page where the funds went personally to Donald Trump? This was not for his, again, I want to repeat, this was not for his campaign. This was not for his campaign. This was personal use. How do you explain that? And you want to laugh? Hypocrites like the regulator. You all know the regulator, right? We all know the regulator, who's the biggest hater. Okay. Hypocrites like the regulator claims he sent $10,000. This is what he claims. I wish he was here right now. I wish the regulator was on the live stream. Hypocrites like the regulator sent $10,000 to the Grant Cardone. This is what he claims. He sent $10,000 to the Grant Cardone campaign for Trump, and he's saying the same shit that WTF is saying. He's saying the same shit. When someone has money, don't help them. But yet he's sending Trump $10,000. So how about we say what the truth is? You want to know what the truth is? The truth is it has nothing to do with money. When someone loves a person, you understand? And it could be a friendship love. You understand? I'm not saying love like a romantic love. It could be a friendship love. You want to help your friend. And it doesn't make a difference what they have in the bank. That should be completely excluded from the conversation, what they have in the bank. As I said, my wife came into money, but that is for her children's future. That is for her children's future. I think your brain is broken, WTF. I think your brain is broken. My wife decided that money is for our children's future. That's it. It's not for me to invest. It's not for me to gamble. It's not for me to go buy a new truck or buy a new car. It is for the future of our children. I love Billy Joel. Billy Joel is the GOAT, baby. So I would really appreciate if you guys could stop talking about the VCF with my wife. I know you're not going to. I know you're not going to. I know that I'm going to hear it over and over and over again. But I explained to you what the deal is. I gave you an answer. I know you're not going to accept the answer because you guys are trolls. You're internet trolls. You're derelicts. And I know you're not going to accept the answer, but I cannot touch that money. And my wife, like in other words, she doesn't want to touch that money for herself either. She just doesn't want to do it. She says, my life was dedicated so that I could do this for my children. And that's the deal. That is the family decision. So that's it. Now, if you don't accept that, don't accept it. You understand? Keep making videos, keep making comments, write it, but that's the facts, Jack, and that's the truth, Root. So now with that said, I can't ask my friends out there on YouTube, I can't ask my brothers and my sisters for help that there's something wrong with. Why is that something wrong? Why is there something wrong? My wife has terminal cancer. Why is it wrong for me to ask my brothers out there? I've been good to everybody. You forget. Again, here's Antonio. At least he gives super chats, Antonio. With, with the exception of how much this guy hates me, I think he's my biggest supporter. You want to laugh? Antonio Miranda might be my biggest supporter out there. The difference, he says, for years you talked down to people, called them inferior for having less money than you, spent years saying how much money you spent. Okay, let me tell you what the truth is with that. I've never done that. The truth is that the only reason why stuff like this happened is because haters make claims. They'll make claims. They'll say, Apefather, you're broke, or Apefather, you're a loser, or Apefather, you lost all your money, you have nothing left. You lost all your money on AMC. So that's how this all started, Antonio. It started by people like you. I appreciate the super chat, but it started by people like you trying to like insult me and degrade me. You understand? Trying to say, oh, you have no money. Like that, like Chad Cliff, a perfect example. Remember Chad? He's like, you're broke. Remember Dale missing in action, Dale's garage. You have no money. So that's how it happened. So my retaliation, Antonio, my retaliation was because they were insulting me. Now, it's not like I just come online and I'm like, oh, I got more money than everybody. I got more money than everybody. No, I don't do that. I don't do that. My retaliation is people trying to degrade me as a father, trying to degrade, like you spent all your children's trust fund. Like this is what people said. Remember, like that psychopath attendee time. He's like, you spent all your children's money. This is bullshit. This is bullshit. Just like this is the same thing that WTF says. You spent all your children's trust fund money. You're a loser. You're a piece of shit. So then what happens is I have to remind them that that's not the case. And I have to remind them, okay, of certain things. But you see, you're taking it the wrong way. You're taking it. It's not like I come online and I say, I got more money than everybody. No, that's not the case. That's not the case. My retaliation is people trying to say lies about me, like that I spent my children's money or try to make it like I have no money left. So when people lie and people say degrading things, Antonio, I have to retaliate. So that's what the truth is, okay? I'm going out right now, actually, WTF. He's telling me get off the couch. You aren't a real ape. I'm the ultimate ape, Jason. Jason, do you help your ape brothers out, Jason Tyson? Because you're saying I'm not a real ape. What's up, Benjamin? I am quite literally, I am the ultimate ape. Jason Tyson, let me tell you something. You want to talk about things? When Apefather first came on the scene, I was helping all my ape brothers out. You know, a guy called me up, Apefather. My house just burned down, like, Commander 35, let's say a prayer for him. His apartment, he said it burned down. Thank God nobody was hurt. God bless Commander 35. But this guy, Apefather, he said to me, my house burned down. I got a baby on the way. My mother just passed away. He goes, I have no place to live. I sent him $300. Okay? I had another Apefather. I'm living in my car. He goes, I can't afford a hotel room. I sent him $300. I had a woman, she said, Apefather, I'm in a very, very severely bad marriage. My husband abuses me. I have to get out of here. I have to get to a hotel. I have no food. I have no money. He's claiming he's going to hurt me. She was crying to me, hysterically crying to me. I sent her $300. Okay, so I always help my ape family. I always help my ape family. So now, there's a thing in Italian. Can I tell you a little saying in Italian? I scratch your back, you scratch my back. That's a Brooklyn thing. That's an Italian thing. See, you guys, a lot of people don't understand this because you're not from Brooklyn. Okay, you don't understand. There's like a Brooklyn thing. There's an Italian thing that we say. Okay, I scratch your back, you scratch my back. Okay, when people needed me, I came through. I came through for people. People needed me. Abe fall up. This guy calls me up. I was at Outback Steakhouse. I was eating two steaks, two porterhouse steaks. Apefather, I'm starving. I have not eaten in days. You haven't eaten in days? I sent them $300. Okay, I could go on and on and on. I love Robin C. Robin C is a family to me. I love Robin C. God bless you, Robin C. So again, you see these comments that you're continuing to say. Again, this is what I'm saying. It's constant hate. It's constant bullshit. Okay, it's like when it's constant bullshit. Like this guy WTF. So I give up. It's like he just doesn't accept it. He doesn't. There's nothing I can say that's going to convince this guy. And I really get tired of it. After a while, WTF doesn't understand. I worked WTF. I've been in sales for 20 years. When you say things like you can't get a job, I've been in sales for 20 years. I've been busting my ass for my wife. I've been busting my ass for my family forever. I have a constant stream of income because of my sales career that comes in every single month. Listen to me. You're not listening to me. WTF. Get the earplugs out of your ears. I have an income that comes in every month that I pay my mortgage, that I put food on the table for my family. I take my family to eat. I take care of my family. I got my wife the best health care. I got my children the best health care. You know how you get all of that stuff? Listen to me. You know how you get all of that stuff, WTF, from working. That's how you get all of that stuff. What does that have to do with my friends and my family wanting to help me during a time? See, it seems like to me, this is what you're basing things on. You're basing things on that because I worked a job for 20 years. This is WTF's mentality. Because I worked a job in sales for 20 years and I built up, income from that, I am not allowed to have friends help me in my time of need. That's it. You're now. So what does that mean? Every single American out there, according to WTF 198, not even American, everyone all over the world, listen to me, everyone all over the world who worked a job and has a steady income that's it. Family and friends can't help them in their time of need. That's it, right? Your family has cancer? Go F yourself. Why? Because you have a steady income. Bro, you sound like a lunatic. You sound like a lunatic. The regulator, you are the biggest hypocrite. I'm glad he's here. The regulator, you are the biggest hypocrite that has ever lived in the history of mankind. Here he is. He's here. The regulator is here. The biggest hypocrite that has ever lived. Okay. Regulator, you're saying all this shit like, oh, Apefather, blah, 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 all this shit, right? Now WTF is saying something different. Now he's saying something. Now he's saying my mortgage isn't paid off yet. You gotta listen. You gotta make up your mind, brother. You gotta make up your mind. It's either gonna be you're saying I'm too rich, right, or I'm too poor. It's like you can't. It's like 1 minute you're saying I got too much money. This is what WTF is saying. 1 minute you got too much money. $15,000 a month, VCF, all this stuff, right? That's your first argument. Now your second argument is, well, your mortgage is not paid off. Bro, you are a Norman Bates psychopath. You are a Norman Bates psychopath. Now let's talk about the regulator. Okay, the regulator. You claim that you sent $10,000 to the Grant Cardone. I don't know if it's true or not, but this is what you said. You said that you sent $10,000 to the Grant Cardone GoFundMe page for Trump, correct? Is that still the case? Is that true, or am I off in my assessment here? Am I off in my assessment? I'm explaining to you why you're a hypocrite. Because if what you're saying is true, and you sent $10,000 to the Grant Cardone GoFundMe page, you understand that Donald Trump is a multi-billionaire, right? I mean, you understand that, right? Okay, true, okay. Do you understand Donald Trump is a multi-billionaire? President Trump is a multi-billionaire. Maybe that slipped your mind? Okay, maybe, is it possible that slipped? So you're sending $10,000 to a multi-billionaire? Why are you doing that for? Now, I understand why you did it. Listen to me. I love President Trump, and I support President Trump. I know why you did it, because it's not about the money. Can I tell you why you did it, the regulator? Do you want to know why you sent $10,000 to the Grant Cardone GoFundMe page? Because you love President Trump. You feel that he was treated unfairly. He was treated unfairly. No, I'm not. This is not apples and oranges. This is not apples and oranges. This is the exact same situation. In other words, you did not make that decision based on the fact that Donald Trump, President Trump, is a billionaire. You didn't make that decision. You made the decision. You love President Trump. It doesn't make a difference how much money he's worth. It doesn't make a difference how much money he has in the bank. You love and support President Trump. And I agree. Now, here's the thing. I agree with that, but I'm going to tell you why you're a hypocrite now. Ready? Now I'm going to answer your question. I'm going to answer your question why you are a hypocrite. Because you're trying to make the case, you friggin' Mama Luke Stunad, that because my wife got VCF money, this is the case you're trying to make, that she had to sacrifice her entire life for, okay? And because I worked in sales for 20 years and I have an income that comes in to support my family, that now I can't get support by my friends who love me. I can't get support by my family who love me. But then let me tell you why you're a hypocrite. So in other words, it's okay that you love President Trump. Listen to me. Let's talk about this. It's okay you love. No, I'm not having about that. You know I'm right, WTF. My point is correct. In other words, it's okay for you to send $10,000 to a multi-billionaire. A multi-billionaire. It's okay for you to do that. Why? Because you love President Trump. You support President Trump. You follow? And I agree with you. I love President Trump too. I support President Trump too. And I think what you did was the right thing. And I think what you did was a beautiful thing. But when you made that decision, the regulator, did you understand you were sending that money to a multi-billionaire? That's the question. The question you have to ask yourself, did you understand you were sending that money to someone who has multi-billions of dollars? Okay? No, there it is. He's answering it. The difference is I love President Trump, but few love you. That's not true. Okay, I'm glad. Okay, Robert C. loves me. Robert C. There's two people right now on this live stream that supported me. Duct Tape. Okay, check it out. Check it out for yourself. Duct Tape sent $40 right now on this live stream by way of super chats. Okay, Robert C. said $25. Those are two people that love me. And then Antonio Miranda said $6. I don't know what that guy's deal is, because like it seems like he hates my guts, but he always gives super chats. Okay, so look, can everyone read the regulator's comment? I want everyone to read the regulator's comment, because the regulator proved that Apefather once again wins. I win, and once again, I am the victor. Okay? He just proved my point completely. The regulator says the difference, listen to this comment, the difference is I love President Trump, but few love you. So that's why you are attacked. So in other words, what he's saying is this. When you love someone, let's analyze his comment. When you love someone, it doesn't make a difference how much money they have in the bank. You understand? It doesn't make a difference of their net worth. You love the person, you support them. Okay? That's exactly correct. So in other words, stop asking me about my net worth. Are you ready? Stop asking me about the victims' compensation fund. Stop asking me about my monthly income. Stop asking me about all of that shit. The question is, do you love the ape father? Do you love the ape wife? And do you love the ape family? That's the question. And if you do, here's how you can support us in our time of need. I have a Cash App. It's the $ Richard Lavoie. If someone could actually, if someone could actually type this out for me and I could pin it, I'd appreciate it. Like Back to the Future or someone that's all like Robert C. Robert C., if you could do it for me, type out my Cash App. It's, were you guys listening to me? Sophia, you guys are funny. My kids are on my live stream. They're funny, my kids. Can someone type this out? The $ Richard Lavoie. Richard is spelled Richard. L as in Larry, E as in Edward, V as in Victor, OI. That's my Cash App. Okay, once again, the Cash App. It's if someone like Robert C could write this down so I could pin it. The $ Richard Richard. L as in Larry, E as in Edward, V as in Victor, OI. Someone could I would pin it right now. Someone could do that to me. Okay, beautiful. Robert C did it. Hold on. Thank you, Robert C. I love Robert C. Let me pin that. Okay, I just pinned it. I pinned Robert C's message. Look, WTF, you can't WTF, you can't make up your mind, okay? 1 minute you're trying to argue that I have too much money to ask for support. You can't make up your mind, brother. You can't make up your mind. 1 minute you're like you got too much money. Then the next minute I'm broke. Okay, which one is it? Which one is it? You got to make up your mind. You can't make up your mind. 1 minute you're like, bro, you got too much money. You got too much money. And then the next minute you're like, you're broke. Bro, you are a Norman Bates psychopath. You really need to go to a place called Bellevue. Okay, it's okay. Don't get scared when they put that straitjacket on you. Don't get scared. It's okay. It's going to help you out. They might give you a little thing called Thorazine. Don't get nervous. Bro, you are out of your mind, man. You are out of your mind. What's up, Ed? How you doing, brother? Okay, so now let me explain to you for the last time what's going on here so I can be crystal clear. I am not begging anybody for help. There's a difference. I am telling you what our family is going through. I am telling you what our family is going through. Only if you have the good heart, such as Duct Tape, such as Robert C., and you say, this is for your family, God bless. Your wife's going through stage 4 breast cancer. It metastasized to the brain. It traveled all over the brain. It traveled into her spinal cord. There's no cure for this. And our family is going through an extremely difficult time. Then you have the option to say, Apefather, I'm going to go to your Cash App, the one I pinned. I'm going to send you whatever it is. God bless you and God bless your family. That's something that either you want to do, listen to me, or you don't want to do it. It's A or B. Am I forcing you to do it? I am not forcing you to do it. Am I pressuring you in any way, shape, or form to do it? No. I am not pressuring you to do it. It's something you either want to do or it's something you don't want to do. If you love the Ape Father, if you love the Ape wife, if you love our family, maybe it's something you might want to do, right? It might, I love you guys. Boom. Right? Or maybe you don't give a shit about us, right? And that's fine too. I don't give a shit about you. I don't give a shit about your wife. I don't give a shit about your family. Then you have the option to not do anything. But that's all it comes down to. It comes down to one word. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. It comes down to one word. Love. That's what it comes down to. Love. Do you love the Ape Father? Do you love our family? I don't know. Jay, God bless you. Thank you, Jay. The Tractor Channel, yes. How you doing, the Tractor Channel? I'm sorry. Normally I talk about a lot of positive things. Unfortunately, our family is going through a little tough time right now. So with the wife, with the stage 4 breast cancer, I'm sorry. You're coming here at a time where we're going through a family problem. So typically my live streams aren't so kind of like depressing, they're a little more lively, a little more entertaining, but unfortunately we're going through some tough times with the family. Now this guy Pat P is talking about projects. Guys, again, you guys are really psychos, man. You guys are normal. Listen, man, my project right now is being there for my wife and my family, Pat P. That's my project, okay? My project is being there for my family right now. You guys are crazy. I would love to see if something like this happened to Pat P. Like if someone dear to his heart was going through what my wife went through, oh my God, his whole world would collapse. This guy's whole world would collapse. He would faint on the floor, okay? But you know what it is? It's so easy for all of you to talk this way when you're not dealing with it. where your family's not dealing with it. It's a whole different story if you were dealing with it. But anyway, I'm going to be running right now because, I got to go out there, take care of my family, which is something I always do. Feed my family. Thank you, Pat P. Thank you. At least you finally said a nice thing. God bless. But like I said, it's about one word here: love. You love the Ape Father. I love you, Duct Tape. You love the Ape Father. You love our family. Thank you, Jason Tyson. I pinned Robin C's comment. That's the GoFund. That's my, not GoFundMe, excuse me. That's Cash App. That's my Cash App. Look, the regulator, once again, listen to me. I got all of that under control, brother. I got all of that under control. Okay? Yes, my wife is going to get a lot of home health care. Yes. I'm going to listen to me. As we're speaking right now, the regulator, my mother's in rehab too, if you can believe it. I have a double whammy. My mother, okay, her health is not doing well. I got my mom in rehab and I'm taking care of my wife. Okay? My hands are full. Listen, again, the fact that you have to say things like that to me, the regulator, like, is insulting. All I do is take care of my family. My wife, once again, I make sure she has the best health care. I make sure my wife has everything she needs to be comfortable because she's in a lot of pain with her head. They got her on all types of pain medications like friggin' oxycodone. What else they gave her? The steroids, which reduce the inflammation, and obviously, in some cases, morphine. Okay, because she's on a lot of pain. Okay, we're helping her out. Our family, my wife is resting. We're doing so much work for her. We're helping her. Okay, and yes, there is additional health care from nurses that help her. Okay, so the regulator, once again, you're questioning if I'm a good father. You're questioning if I'm a good husband. I'm an excellent husband. I am an excellent father. Asking my friends and my family for support during these tough times does not mean it's like, again, it's like you're trying to turn this into like I'm not a good husband and I'm not a good father. I'm an excellent husband and I'm an excellent father. Just because I'm reaching out to my family and my friends saying, if you love us, we appreciate a kind gesture. It's like you're trying to now twist that into, well, you're not a good father and you're not a good husband. It's ridiculous. It's crazy talk. It's psycho talk. Stop it. All right. But anyway, like I said, I am going out right now, and I am going. God bless you, Mark Bishop. He's another one of my I consider Mark family. Mark Bishop is family, not my friend. Okay. I love you. Back to the Future. He's my family too. And like I said, if anybody would love the Ape Fall, you love us, you love my family. That's my Cash App. Anything would be greatly appreciated. Anything, believe it or not. Anything would be greatly appreciated. Helping our family in our time of need. Once again, I pinned it, Robin C's comment. I don't know if you see it, but it's pinned. It's the $ Richard Lavoie, RICHARD, L as in Larry, E as in Edward, V as in Victor, OI. Once again, any contribution you would like to make to help our family in our time of need is through Cash App. The $ Richard Lavoie, RICHARD, L as in Larry, E as in Edward, V as in Victor, OI. Thank you to Track the Channel. Sorry to hear what your family's going through. Prayers out for you. God bless you. I will be back later. Listen, a lot of my live streams are going to continue to be talking about crypto. I'm a very big crypto guy now. Huge in crypto. See, now WTF is going back and forth. He can't make up his mind. Listen, WTF cannot make up his mind. WTF cannot make up his mind. Ready? Here's his first argument. Rich, it's not $20,000 a month. It's $15,000 a month. First of all, let me correct you. It's not $20,000 a month. Okay, you added another $5,000 to it. Okay, and you know what $15,000? Can I tell you what $15,000 a month does for me, brother? It just pays my bills. That's all it does. It leaves me with zero at the end of the month. So just so that you're clear. After I pay everything in my household, my utilities, my mortgage, food every single day for my family. People don't understand this. If you spend $100 a day on food, check this out, because a lot of people don't ever do the math in their head. You spend $100 a day on food, that's $700 a week. Cash. That's $1,400 every 2 weeks. 7, 14, 20. That's $2,800 a month. That's only spending $100 a day on food. Okay? You're spending 7, 14, $2,800 a month. Okay? We spend, because we're a family of when I got me, I got my mom, I got my 2 kids, I got my wife, I got my 2 dogs. We're a big family. We got to spend a lot more than $100 a day. So let's say you're spending $200 a day on food. Now that's basically $1,400 a week, right? Which turns into about what? 4, 8, 12, 60, $5,600 a month in food. Okay? So what you're not understanding is that the money I've worked for my whole life that I've earned, okay, it's to support my family, you sick nut job, Norman Bates lunatic. This guy makes it seem like I keep 50,000. This is what WTF makes it seem like. He makes it seem like I keep that money. I keep it. I no, it's for bills. It's for living expenses. It's for food for my family. It's for food. You never asked for a donation in your life. Well, I'll tell you what. When you get brain cancer one day, which I hope you don't get, you friggin' piece of human trash. When you get brain cancer one day, and I don't wish this upon you, but I have to say it. God has to forgive me. God has to forgive me. But when you get brain cancer, you piece of human garbage trash, and the cancer spreads all over your effing brain, and then the cancer spreads down your friggin' spinal cord where there's no friggin' cure, okay, yeah, well, let's see. Let's see what happens then. I think you'll have a change of heart, okay? I think, and let me tell you something, there's a thing called karma. What you're doing, there's a thing called karma. Karma comes back to bite you in your ass. And you might just wake up one day and get the biggest shock of your life because you are such a lowlife. Stop being a lowlife. Look, there's 2 things you could do when human beings are going through tough times. One, you could be their best friend, support them. Or the second thing, you could pray for them. So just pick which one you want to do. You don't want to support us, you piece of shit? Listen to me. Pray for us. Is that so hard? Are you such an evil, demonic human being? Seriously, WTF. Are you such an evil, demonic human being that you just can't take a minute out of your life? Look, you see this? God is good. You can't take a minute out of your life and pray for someone. You have to continue this hate over and over and over again. That's all I have to say. That's right, Mark. Lift people up. I didn't say that, the regulator. What did I say? You're the one who equates love to money. Because according to your own words, the regulator, you love President Trump. You sent him $10,000. Why couldn't you just love President Trump and keep him in your prayers, the regulator? The regulator, why couldn't you just keep President Trump in your prayers? 1 second. Why couldn't you just keep President Trump in your prayers? Why did you have to send him $10,000? You're the one, that's, again, you're proving that you're a hypocrite. You're the one that apparently equates money to love because you felt it was necessary to send President Trump $10,000. Why couldn't you just pray for President Trump? You are a hypocrite. You are a hypocrite. Okay? Okay, but why do that then for? Why do that for? So in other words, you do equate money. Money for you equals support, correct? In other words, if you love someone and you believe in someone, you give them money. But when it comes to me, you feel that people can't love me. People don't have the right to love my wife. People don't have the right to love my family. You are a hypocrite. Okay? With that said, I'm out of here. God bless all of you, even the haters. Donald Trump doesn't need the money, the regulator. You gave $10,000 to a guy who's a multi-billionaire. Okay? You're all over the place with your comments. You said, I give to persons or organizations that need money. So in other words, you feel Donald J. Trump, President Trump, needs money? A multi-billionaire? Do you understand that you're talking like a person that just got hit by a Mack truck? You're talking like a person that I don't know, has like friggin' amnesia or some shit. Like there's something wrong. There's like a cognitive issue with you. How do you feel Donald Trump needs money? You just said, I give to persons. This is what you just said in your comment. I give to persons or organizations that need the money. Donald Trump is a multi-billionaire. You think he needs your effing $10,000? Donald Trump takes your $10,000 and wipes his ass with it. He actually takes a stack $100 bills. He takes it, right? A stack of $100 bills, okay, that are 10,000 and wipes his ass with it in Mar-a-Lago. His toilet paper in Mar-a-Lago are $100 bills. Okay, so what are you talking about? You're like, I give money to people who need it. Donald Trump doesn't need your $10,000. He wipes his ass with your $10,000. Excuse me, his campaign needed the money. The money that you gave to Grant Cardone had nothing to do with his campaign. It was for personal use. Like, in other words, he could use it for his lawyers, or it stipulated personal use. So in other words, if he wanted to go out and take friggin' Melania, okay, the first lady, I love her. I love, God bless Melania Trump, and God bless President Trump. But if he wanted to take her out with your $10,000 to the Four Seasons and get a friggin' dinner, he could do it, okay? It was for personal use or for his legal use. Legal or personal use. I want to repeat, the Grant Cardone, and I'll tell you what, I am willing right now to bet someone. Listen, can we, regulator, would you like to enter a bet? Here's how I'm going to get money from the regulator. You want to hear how I'm going to get money from the regulator? Okay, I'll tell you what. I bet you any amount of money. Name it. Name the amount of money, you mother effing hypocrite, that the Grant Cardone GoFundMe page was used for either personal use or for legal use for Donald Trump. Personal use or legal use. Now, I'll tell you what. If I'm wrong, name the number. Let's make a bet right now. Come on, regulator. Regulator, name the number. 100,000? What are you worth, 100 million? I'll bet your entire net worth, you piece of shit. I'll find a way. I'll find a way to get the money. How much do you want to bet that the Grant Cardone GoFundMe page was not for Trump's campaign? It was not for Trump's campaign. It was not for Trump's campaign. How much you want to make a bet? Come on, I'm waiting. Because it said it on the freaking GoFundMe page. This is what it said. If you read the GoFundMe page, it said specifically, these funds are used to help Donald Trump with his legal costs. It says it on the GoFundMe page. It says it on the GoFundMe page. So do you actually believe that you sent $10,000 to his campaign? Okay, but the regulators say, I really don't care. You say, I really don't care. Then stop lying. Stop writing comments on this live stream. Stop writing comments that you say you send money to people who need it. That's what you're saying. You say, I send money to people who need it. Bullshit. Donald J. Trump does not need your $10,000. Okay? So stop with it being a hypocrite. Stop being a hypocrite. No, it's just that I'm right. You want to know what the problem is? I beat all of you haters all of the time. Every time you try to beat me, you lose and I win. That's it, baby. Because I'm a winner. No one is giving me money anyway. Duct Tape on this live stream just gave $40. This is right now in this live stream. Duct Tape just gave $40. Robert C. gave $25. This is all right now today. This is today. Robert C. gave $25. So that's $65. And then Antonio Miranda gave $6. Okay? So guess what, regulator? Go F yourself. And you want to know something? It's not even about the money. It's the principle. These beautiful people show that they love our family. Duct Tape showed that he loves my son, Michael. He loves my son, Michael. Duct Tape showed that he loves my wife. He loves me. He loves my daughter, Sophia. And in return, we love Duct Tape. Robert C. showed that he loves me and my family. And in return, I love Robert C. The thing with Antonio Miranda, I have no idea what to tell you with that guy. He acts like he hates me, but he gives me more super chats than anybody. Go figure. I don't understand the deal with Antonio Miranda. The regulator, look, you're all over the place with everything you're saying. Can I give you some advice? Listen, go make yourself a freaking tuna sandwich. Go get yourself a club soda. Your mind is not working right. You might want to go see a neurologist. Because literally every single comment that you said, you're a hypocrite. You change your mind every minute. 1 minute you're like, I only help people who need help. Then the next minute, you're like, well, I don't really care. I don't care. You know, I love President Trump. I support him. I don't care how much money he has. You're all over the place with your comments. Go home, make a friggin' tuna sandwich, get a club soda, and maybe put your feet up and relax. And go watch the Jack Nicholson movie, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Because that's what you are, mother effer. One flew over the cuckoo's nest. Anyway, with that said, God bless everybody. I'm out. I am out. I am actually going out to eat right now with my family, okay, which is money that I've earned, WTF, my money that I worked for. Yes, and I'm going to take my family out. I'm madly in love with you too, Weston. God bless. V for victory. Everything I said in this live stream has not been financial advice. I'm not a financial planner. I am not a financial advisor. V for victory, Back to the Future. Back to the Future, you know I never let the haters win, right? I'm like Trump, baby. I'm like Trump. I fight. I never stop fighting. And my wife is a fighter too. Fight, mother effer. V for victory. Everything I said in this live stream is not financial advice. I'm not a financial planner. I am not a financial advisor. But I am the greatest entertainer. I am the greatest entertainer who has ever lived on planet Earth and the entire universe. I love you, Back to the Future. I love you, Mark Bishop. The Tractor Channel, God bless you. The one, the only, Apefather in the house, baby. Wow! Oh, the regulator. I don't know. We have like a love-hate relationship, you know. There are times I love you because you used to always be good to my wife, brother. You always talked highly. My wife told me that you always talked very highly about her. That part of you I love. This other part of you I hate. So I say it's a love-hate relationship. Hang in there, Mark Bishop. I love you too. I'll hang in there. God bless you. Well, just keep it that way, brother. Keep my wife in your prayers. Missing in action, Dale here. This guy's out of his mind as usual. This guy's out of his mind as usual. Listen, go buy yourself a fish sandwich, missing in action, Dale. Go relax. Go buy yourself a fish sandwich at McDonald's, okay? I know you're not going to be able to get the entire meal. I get it. But at least get the fish sandwich. God bless all of you, V for